Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick unboxing review for you of this LED projector. As you can see here, it's a small little projector that uses LED technology. You have some of the features they talk about over here. So good heat dissipation, 30,000 hours of LED life for the bulb, and then you have here the ratio aspect can be changed from 16:9 to 4:3. You have some Keystone functionality, and then it has a mini USB interface, and then can be connected to a mini power bank. So the unit also features some playback functionalities you can see here, and here is some of the playback format file that is supported. So here is some of the resolution that you can see is supported. So it's actually an SD card reader. You have here AV, VGA, USB, SD card reader, and then a micro USB port. So let me just open this up and take a look inside, see what comes in with it. So inside here, what we got a little remote control here, as you can see. Pretty nice size. Comfortable to use. Buttons are a little bit little, but we'll see how that works. I have battery built in already. There is the power adapter. Here's the power adapter, as you can see. Kind of big power brick. See what we got here. 12 volt 2.5 amp, so, and it go out to a little cable. Little small user menu, look like in Chinese. See if there's any English. There's English in the back. And then we have the projector itself here. Adapter cable for RCA. Look like a little leg. Let's see what that does. So there's the projector with some button up top here. And then we have the lens itself here. And then there's a little plastic cap, a soft rubber plastic cap cover to cover the lens. At the bottom here we have, look like that's the little fix screw here to elevate it if you needed to. Look like it has a tripod mount, seem like it. We have to check that out. At the bottom we have some speakers. And inside here we have the SD card slot, power input. In the back we got the VGA port, HDMI, AV. On the left side here you have the headphone output, DC input for power, you can use it that way, and also there's a USB port there to plug USB stick in now. And then in the back there's a Keystone, of course, that I forgot to mention. So pretty small little unit. It's kind of nice looking. It feels like it's about 1.5–2 pounds so when I touch this down, let you guys know how it works. So I want to show you guys how I connect this projector. It's a small projector. The little feet at the bottom to give it a little angle. It's kind of flimsy, so I decided to connect it to using the little camera thread. So it has a little camera thread at the bottom, which I connect to the little quick release plate, and then that's how I have this mounted right now. So I'm setting it up here just to demonstrate to you guys. There is my wall there. It's a little bit beige. So then this is the unit. When this little camera head, I can actually change different position, and I can angle it any direction I want. And that's what I really like about this projector. It's very light, and using something like this I can adjust to a different angle. I can just release this knob here, and then I can adjust to any angle I want, as you can see. So it's very nice and make it really easy. So you have one of these small portable projector. If you're not going to mount it anywhere and you wanted to just stand on the floor, having a little tripod with a ball head like this is very nice and make it very easy. So now I'm going to show you how it works. So it's plugged in already. All we have to do is just mash on the power button here, and it's going to come on in a second here. And it has a little small fan that is somewhat loud. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's pretty much the fan. And there's the projector. So you can see right now with all the lighting in my room, it's pretty bright room, and you can see there the lumen is pretty low in this projector, so it's not going to show that well. You can actually see everything, but it's not very bright. So I'm going to go ahead and dim a light and show you guys what it looked like in basically pitch dark. So this is pretty much pitch dark, as you can see. I'm going to get dust. So it's a little bit tough to see on the camera here, but it actually looked pretty decent. Because of the low resolution, you can actually, from even this far away, about 10 feet away from the wall here, you can still see a little bit small pixelation on the wall, which is not that great. But you can also make this adjustment here on the knob to get it sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and make that a little small focus adjustment, and you can see there it's dead on focus now, so it's very sharp. And in a pitch dark room like this, it's going to work pretty well for you. You also have a Keystone Adjustment in the back, which I'm going to turn right now. So I'm going to adjust the Keystone Adjustment now. You can see it right now, so you can have it all the way up like this, all the way down. So it's a very small amount of rotation that you get, but at an angle like this I can still get my screen straight on perfectly, which is quite nice. So currently I have one of the USB stick plug in here with some movies, so we can go ahead and pick movie here, for example, and then pick the USB stick, as you can see right now. And then there you go, you can have some setting now. So there's some movies in here. We'll go ahead and play this movie, show you an example what it looked like. So take it a second to play, and it has a speaker that you can kind of hear. the bottom, when you press the OK button, you can actually change these different things. You have all these different control. Of course, you can also loop and repeat, and then you can stop. And let's just forward a little bit here. AX, 16x. So we have up to 16x here. And you can see there, pretty much this is the sound quality you can expect. There you go. It's a decent quality from 10 feet away. It's definitely decent, but you can definitely steal a little pixel. But because of the small size projector, you can definitely see some pixelation on it. Overall, the projector works pretty well. It does get pretty warm after about an hour playing, so you do get the fan coming out here, and it's a little bit warm, but overall it seems to be doing pretty good. Because this is an LED projector, you can actually turn it off and then turn it back on immediately, and there's no cool down on the lamp, and that's quite a nice thing on this projector. So far I haven't had any problem using it with it, and it seems to be pretty bright even for a low lumen setting on this projector. Again, this is the USB port on the side here. This is how I would load most of my movie. You also had the option of plugging in a little power here to charge it via a power pack, like a USB power pack, something like that. And you also have a headphone port here, or an output for audio if you want to do that. I don't understand why the power port coming out here. I would much prefer the power port coming in the back of the unit, because you know, sometimes you mount stuff, you do want to mount it and hide the power port. So I don't understand why the power port come out to the side, which I'm not a fan of. And then there is the fan hole right there. That's where the heat come out. At the bottom again, you got that little tripod mount that I use. This is that quick release plate. All you gotta do is take this off. You also have the option of attach one of these little pin here. This little pin here, it's kind of tricky, but it goes in that little hole right there, and that kind of gives you that nice little angle elevation. But to me, it's kind of flimsy, and it's kind of tough to install. I didn't really like using it, so I ended up just put it on the little tripod mount now. The other option is that little AV cable. You do get a little adapter for it, so you plug it in the back though, and then you can just, you know, input your video and audio using the old-fashioned way, which is this little cable here. Now, of course, you heard a speaker. It's small, not very loud at the bottom there, so it's good if you're just playing this in a small room for somebody to just watch a short clip, or maybe you do a PowerPoint presentation. Just kind of work pretty well. So overall, for a projector of its size and the price, it's not bad of a projector. The lumen is pretty low on this guy. You do have to definitely turn down your light in order to use this, and also the resolution, I think it's native at 640 by 480, which is quite low. You can definitely input 1080p resolution into it, but the resolution on this projector natively is only 640 by 480, so that's why even at the 10-foot image blown far away, you do get that little bit of pixelation, as you can see. I do see a lot of other projector online, like some of those small pickle projector that cost about $300-400. They're roughly the size of a power bank, and those are quite nice also. Yes, definitely a lot cheaper, but it's also a lot bigger. It's almost half of the full size projector, as you can see here. But for the price, there's not a lot to complain about. I think the fan is not that loud, and then, you know, it works quite well for having a lot of different input, and also the built-in multimedia player. So I hope this short little review helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.